Chapter 9, My Fast Food Meal. Fast Food, page 115. Every food chain ends in a meal. When it came time to eat my industrial food chain meal, since it was impossible to follow Naylor's corn or steer 534 directly to my plate, I had a lot of choices. I could have bought a meal from KFC or Pizza Hut or Applebee's or from hundreds of other fast food outlets. I could have bought a bunch of prepared foods and heated them up. I don't want to say cooked at home. In the end, I decided to buy a meal at a McDonald's and eat it in a moving car. Somehow, it seemed like the thing to do. My 11-year-old son, Isaac, was more than happy to join me at McDonald's. He doesn't get there often, so it's a treat. For most American children today, it is no longer such a treat. 1 in 3 American kids eats fast food every single day. Judith, my wife, wasn't quite as happy. She's careful about what she eats. To her, having a fast food lunch meant giving up a real meal. Isaac pointed out that she could order one of McDonald's new premium salads with the Paul Newman dressing. I read in the business pages that these salads are a big hit, but even if they weren't, they'd probably stay on the menu. Marketers know that a salad or veggie burger in a fast food chain gives kids something to say to overcome parents' objections. But Mom, you can get the salad, which is exactly what Judith did. Order the Cobb salad with Caesar dressing. At $3.99, it was the most expensive item on the menu. I ordered a classic cheeseburger, large fries, and a large Coke. Large turns out to be full of 32 ounces, a quart of soda. Of course, thanks to the magical economics of supersizing, it cost only 30 cents more than the 16-ounce small. Isaac went with the chicken McNuggets, plus a double-thick vanilla shake, and a large order of fries. He also ordered a new dessert treat consisting of freeze-dried pellets of ice cream. We would be eating alone together. That each of us ordered something different is one of the wonders of the industrial food chain. Marketers break the family down into its various groups, parents, kids, moms, dads, and sell something slightly different to each group. That way, we each have a reason to go to McDonald's. The total for the 3 of us came to $14 and was packed up and ready to go in 4 minutes. Before I left the register, I picked up a handout printed in tiny type that was called A Full Serving of Nutrition Facts. Choose the best meal for you. Chicken or nuggets? We could have slipped into a booth, but it was such a nice day we decided to put the top down on the convertible and eat our lunch in the car. Both the food and the car have been designed for eating on the road. These days, 19% of American meals are eaten in a car. In fact, we could have ordered, paid for, and picked up the food without opening the car door. Chemical nuggets. This is the little text feature on the right side of page 117. Chemical nuggets. Among the chemicals added to a chicken nugget are sodium aluminum phosphate, monocalcium phosphate, sodium acid phosphate, and calcium lactate. Those are antioxidants that keep the fat in the nugget from spoiling. Something called dimethylpolysiloxane is an anti-foaming agent. It is added to keep foam from forming when the nugget is fried. Dimethylpholacine is a suspected cause of cancer. Then there is also something called tertiary butylhydroquinone, or TBHQ. This chemical is made from petroleum and is either sprayed directly on the nugget or the inside of the box it comes in. Its job is to help preserve freshness. TBHQ is a form of butane, lighter fluid. Eating a single gram of TBHQ can cause nausea, vomiting, ringing in the ears, delirium, a sense of suffocation, and collapse. Ingesting 5 grams of TBHQ can kill you, but the government allows food makers to spray a tiny amount of this on your food to preserve it. Our car has cup holders, top of page 118. Front seat and rear, and except for the salad, all the food could be eaten with one hand. Indeed, this is the genius of the chicken nugget. Now, it is just as easy to eat chicken in the car as a hamburger. No doubt the food scientists at McDonald's are right now hard at work on the one-handed salad. By the way, the car was running on gas mixed with ethanol. So while we were eating corn, the car was eating corn too. I ate a lot of McDonald's as a kid. This was back when you still had to order a second little burger or sack of fries if you wanted more. The chicken nugget had not yet been invented. I loved everything about fast food. The individual portions were all wrapped up like presents, and I didn't have to share with my 3 sisters. I loved the combination of flavors when I bit into a burger, the soft, sweet roll, the crunchy pickle, the tasty moistness of the meat. Fast food has a flavor all its own. That flavor has little to do with the flavors of hamburgers or French fries you might make at home. It's flavor created from chemicals in a laboratory. These fast food flavors make a lot of fast food meals taste the same. Even Chicken McNuggets have the same fast food taste as the hamburgers or French fries, though they're technically chicken, not potato or beef. Isaac announced that his white meat chicken nuggets, a new McDonald's recipe, were tasty. When I asked Isaac if the new nuggets tasted more like chicken than the old ones, he seemed surprised by the question. No, they taste like what they are, which is nuggets. He then dropped on me a withering 2-syllable, duh. In his mind, at least, there is no real link between a nugget and a chicken, except the name. No doubt a lot of you feel the same. Isaac passed one up to the front for Judith and me to sample. It looked and smelled pretty good, with a nice crust and a bright white inside that looked sort of like chicken breast meat. Yet all I could really taste was salt and that all-purpose fast food flavor. Maybe there was a hint of chicken in there somewhere, but not much. Later, I looked at the flyer I had grabbed to see exactly what goes into a nugget. Of the 38 ingredients it takes to make a nugget, I counted 13, and that can come from corn. Among them are the corn-fed chicken itself, modified cornstarch, mono, tri, and diglycerides, dextrose, lecithin, yellow corn flour, regular cornstarch, vegetable shortening, partially hydrogenated corn oil. According to the handout, McNuggets also contains several completely synthetic ingredients, items that come not from a corn or soybean field, but from a petroleum refinery or chemical plant. These chemicals are what make modern processed foods possible. They keep the food from going bad or looking strange after months in a freezer or on the road.